Hey about that YouTube land, where you at? So I got the video yesterday where I was showing a stupid coin trick. I didn't show how to solve it because it's kind of easy. And besides that, I figured I could milk it out to a second video. Mission accomplished. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. But first, all right, I'm gonna make you sit through two stupid card tricks. All right? They're probably not gonna translate well over the camera, but they work good, you know, in person. So I gotta use my front camera. I hope I can fucking get it. I did this video a few times, but using that back camera and all thing, I couldn't see, and you couldn't see what I was actually doing. All right, so with this first one, what you do is you just get a deck of cards, and these aren't regular standard cards. I didn't have a deck of cards. I had to borrow them from my old lady. Don't ask. All right, they're tarot card cards. She's got a bunch of tarot. Don't ask. So anyway, I don't want to fuck with them too much and fuck them up, you know. So what you do is you get somebody a deck of cards, like, hey, shuffle them or whatever. Now a lot of people will look at the bottom card when they hand it to you. So if they do that, you just catch eye contact with them and shuffle them. The thing that I like about these two tricks are you got to have confidence and you got to just do shit, you know? Like sometimes in life you'd be like, man, I don't know what I should do. If you just get up and do something with authority, most people just sit there and watch you and then be amazed after you've done it, you know? So just do it with authority, you know? So you get the cards, you notice what the bottom card is right now. It's the two of diamonds, all right? So you put them in your pocket. You're like, hey, all right, these are in my pocket. Now we're gonna randomly pick us a card. You draw out the suits and the cards. Ran out of room, got the king, queen down here. So what was we had the deuce of diamonds. So you tell them to pick two suits. Say they pick diamonds and clubs. Then you take hearts and spades away because you want diamonds. Now you tell them pick one of those two. Say they say diamonds, which is the one you want. You say, okay, you take clubs away. This way it looks like you're just randomly doing it. But really what you're doing is no matter what they say, they're going to wind up with diamonds. If it's in, you understand? If the suit is in what you say, then you take the other ones away. If not, okay, self-explanatory, right? So I got the deuce. You tell them pick 7 cards. Let's say they pick the first 7. Then you take all the rest away, and you start working the same way. Say if the deuce is in this one, then you keep the deuce, you get rid of all the rest. You get it down to where it's the deuce of diamonds. Now they think that they randomly picked this card. Then you go in your pocket, you're like, I'm gonna try to pull out your card. You think I can do it? And they're like, no, because I picked the card, you know. And you go in your pocket, you're like, hold on here. No, this is the you know, the jack of clubs here or whatever, you know. And then you're like, hey, here's your fucking card, you know. And they're like, wow, it's amazing, you know. So, here's the next one. I'm gonna try to do these quick, you know, because that's my new thing. I'm gonna try making like a whole bunch of like 5 or 6 minute videos. I figure nobody wants to watch a video for longer than what they're probably having sex for. So I'm gonna try to keep this short. All right, next one, the same thing. You give them the cards. You let them cut the cards. If they look at the card, then you get it. You cut it a few times. Notice what the bottom card is. Now this one is like a sleight of hand. So what you're doing is you got your thumb on the bottom. You see what the bottom is? It's the 6 of hearts here. So you tell them, you're like, go ahead and pick a card. And you start doing like this. And then you got your hand like this on the bottom because you're going to be pulling off the bottom. Like so. All right? So tell me when to stop. All right, now if they're staring at your hand, like I said, you gotta be authoritative. If they're staring at your hand, it's not gonna work. You know, I mean, you can still do it, but you're gonna get nervous and shit. Just be authoritative. So you don't want them to look at your hand. So you make them stop by telling them some shit like, all right, this is your card right here, right? And by this time they should be making eye contact with you. If they're not, then you say, listen, I'm gonna turn my head so you know I'm not looking, and keep doing like this and turn your fuck. When they see movement, they're gonna look. All right, you just misdirect them and, you know, make them do what the fuck you want. You know, make them look away from your fucking hands. And when they do, you just really slickly pull out the card, all right? Then, you know, you hold it up. You know, so anyway. See your card? You know, keep your head turned. See your card? Yeah. Did I look at it? No. Here, you shuffle it. Do whatever the fuck you want. You let them fuck with it and shit. All right, now instead of going through the whole way through, let's just say it was the Ace of Spades, which is, I don't know, 2 of Swords. I don't know what the fuck this is, all right? So let's say it's the Ace of Spades. So what you do is, I don't know how well you can see that. So what you do is you say, okay, I'm going to find your card. Just don't say nothing, all right? They're going to be like, okay. Now remember, the ace of spades was their card, all right, for this demonstration. You pass it up a few times. And then you tell them, listen, I bet you whatever you want to bet that the next card I flip over is your card. And you start gesturing like this. You're never saying that it's this card, you're just implying it. So they're going to be like, well, I seen you pass up my card. Yes, I will bet you. And then you tell them, okay. And then you dig in like this and you flip their card over and say, now fuck you, pay me. You demand payment from them. All right, so anyway, here's the stupid coin trick. The fucking stupid coin trick. Alright, this is the best way to remember it. I told you in the rules you gotta move a penny. This time it's a penny and a quarter. So you gotta move a penny and a quarter each time. Start all the way from the left. Act like you're reading a sentence. The first two that you could move would be these two. So that's one. The next set that you could move, starting all the way from this way, would be these. So this is two. All right? Now the next set, you go three this way. So the next set that you could move would be these, right? And when you do, it's going to leave this gap. Okay? This is what confuses people. You could do it slow and just do this part fast and people won't catch it. And you come back. Okay? So you got three that way, one this way, and one that way. 1, 2, okay? And we gotta move this one to leave that opening. There it is. All right, until next time, peace out.